We're also watching another storm over Stone County that has just parked itself there, not moving, dumping a lot of heavy rain. Now, if you headed to the Shuckers game tonight, game time around 6:35, it's still going to be muggy out there. Temperatures in the upper 80s, heat index values, it's still going to feel like the 90s. Gulfport by around 6:03, perhaps making its way towards Biloxi by around 6:15. Here's what it looked like in D'Iberville. This is the Walmart. This video was sent to us on Facebook by Nicky Nick. Look at that. We got Whitecaps almost in the parking lot. We're seeing exactly where that rotation is. So there's the lowering. Very broad rotation here. We have the base of the cloud here. This would be the area for the potential tornado. Remember, we were just looking at the Hancock Bank Tower Cam in Gulfport. I was looking at that lowering in the clouds. Well, this is it right here on the radar. You got the greens going this way. That means the winds are going towards the radar. Traffic cam is looking to the south on Canal Road. Here's what it looks like on radar. Here's the circulation moving due north. Buoys are brought to this building to have maintenance performed on them, and crews actually attach weather instruments that record important information like temperature, wind speed, and pressure. This is trying to push this high pressure out the way to open up the gate for the tropical system to move towards the north. The wind was one element of that storm, but everyone around here has been talking about the hail. We got some video. Brooklyn Holman gave us this video. The fog just continues to thicken along the coast, and on our way here while we were driving down Highway 90, it was very difficult to see even the traffic lights. You really couldn't see them until you got right up on top of them. What is the model data saying? Noticing the European model by 6 a.m. on Tuesday. Look at the bottom of your screen there. Two key factors here. We got the potential tropical cyclone. Watch what comes off from the west. We're watching the timing of a cold front that will be critical to officially start to turn what will be Michael off towards the north and east. Then by 1 a.m. Sunday morning, we're looking at that tropical storm force wind across South Mississippi, those hurricane force winds approaching the coast. The most intense part of the hurricane is the northern half and that right side, and that's what's slamming into Harrison County and going into Jackson County as well. Do want to point out we do have a new flash flood warning in effect for George, Greene, Perry, and Stone counties, and we've been tracking that plume of dust coming off the coast of Africa. Now today, looking at the NOAA satellite, well, it's showing that plume is now moving across the Caribbean, and the NOAA dust forecast continues to take that plume of dust and move it towards the northern Gulf Coast.
Now, WLOX First Alert Weather with meteorologist Jeansonne.
All right, overall today, not too bad, but we did see a few showers try to pop up all around South Mississippi. The majority of the shower and thunderstorm activity around New Orleans and just off the coast of Hancock County. In fact, we are seeing a few light showers from Waveland, Diamond Head, and off into parts of Bay St. Louis, but more of that is stretching over towards Slidell and Pearl River. So not too heavy. The good thing is this is actually helping us stay a little bit cooler. Further off towards the north into Pearl River County, noticing not too much happening here, but right over into Louisiana around Franklinton, we're starting to see a few of those heavier downpours. But notice the further east they go, they start to die out. You don't see as many of those reds as we were seeing. So that's an indication that they're weakening the closer they get to South Mississippi. So overnight tonight, I wouldn't cancel any plans, but we can't rule out maybe a few stray showers before the sun goes down. Once the sun does go down, we should start to see those showers and thunderstorms begin to dissipate, but notice our rain chances don't go away completely. Looking outside right now on the Hancock Whitney Bank Tower Cam in Gulfport, 84 degrees with a southeast wind at 11 miles per hour, and that's sort of the big change now. We're starting to see those southeasterly winds pumping in more humidity, and that's why today so much muggier than it was yesterday. And you can see some of those clouds over the sound from those thunderstorms. So tomorrow, Father's Day, starting out in the morning, a little muggy in the upper 70s, and as we head towards the afternoon hours, kind of like today, we can't rule out a few of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Doesn't look like widespread heavy rain. I wouldn't cancel any plans that you have for Dad later on in the afternoon, but don't get caught off guard if we see one of those pop-up storms. Low temperature tonight, again, right along the coast. We're looking at some mid-70s like Pascagoula and Biloxi. You get north of I-10, though, lower 70s into Saucier and Wiggins. Maybe some upper 60s, but for the most part, we're kind of done with those nice cooler mornings we've seen last week. High temperatures tomorrow, we warm back up into the upper 80s, low 90s north of I-10, like around Wiggins and Lucedale. Looking at the bigger picture, there's that cluster of thunderstorms just offshore. Look at all the cloud cover. That's helping our temperatures stay a little bit cooler. It's all part of this big area of high pressure that is now. Yesterday, it was a little bit further off towards the west. Now it's shifted off towards the east coast. So we're on the western edge, which means all those southerly winds pumping in all that humidity. Here's what it looks like on Futurecast as we go into Sunday morning. We can't rule out maybe a few coastal showers in the morning. Then as we go throughout the afternoon hours, we get some of that daytime heating, the moisture. A few of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms will be possible. So again, don't let your guard down and don't cancel any plans, but just be aware that we could see a few of those hit and miss storms. Your marine forecast for tomorrow, we're looking at season to sound 1 to 2 feet, 2 to 4 feet offshore. And a quick check on those tides, we're looking at high tide tomorrow morning, sometime between 9 and 11 a.m. That water temperature in the 80s. 7-day forecast, it looks like this tomorrow. Looks like a pretty good Father's Day.
Hot and humid.
Hot and humid.
How long
It could be better.
How long until fall?
Well, we got a long way to go.
Oh man,
I mean,
wait.
technically, we're still in spring.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
We haven't
Okay.
really officially begun
Oh
summer.
boy, can't wait. All right, thanks,
Sure.
Eric.